Chan 2025 was actually, it went well because the game was nice. But now, see in Kenya, everything's about politics, and people turned Kasarani to be a political battleground. And this, of course, made Africa believe that President William Ruto is actually having a lot of trouble in Kenya because it's like his country people are actually out there to remove him. Because I think, how did the government end up, giving free tickets to their own supporters? It's like Ruto knows very well that the people who will come to the stadium are the people who don't want me, maybe. And now imefika to a point whereby Ruto anajishuku akienda any gathering lazima organize watu pale, because he knows very well that there's nowhere he can go kwa hii nchi without facing rejection. And of course, what we saw in Kasarani, from get crashing, from people cheering one term, from the way we saw Record Squad, it really tells you that the country is actually in deep problems. And the president is the person who has orchestrated all this because of the way he's governing this nation. And I think the best advice I think our president has an advice the same way Gachagua wakisema, because how can a president, you can't just be blind. You should know that your country is actually not in good shape. As the head of state, it should address the issues, because if you get to a point whereby your country can't hold a national game, for example, hii game ya Kenya na DRC, all because people went there and of course told him one term. It means that African nations will now stop, bringing investment in Kenya. They'll stop now even playing in Kenya, because they will see that Kenya's president hakuna shida, and of course whatever they do in Kenya, it will face rejection. And this was seen yesterday, and the stadium was actually full of chaos. There were people running all over, people saying that hatuna pesa ya kulipa, tunaingia bure, and people are chanting one term. In fact, I even saw some comments whereby saying that there are even army officers who are actually telling, wananchi ingieni bana ingieni. It shows that there's still division in Kasarani. I mean, in the army. I mean, some part believe that the government is actually crushing them, and some part believe that Kenyans should be given a chance for good life. No. Because remember, even in police, mshahara hujaongezwa, wamewakilia, even the army, ile lunch yao ilitolewa. You see, so many things have been happening in Kenya, and I think these policemen, the army, all these are human beings. They feel the punch. No. So you see, they even allowed so many people waingie, because the army had the power to stop these people wasiingie, ama the Record Squad, but you see, they allowed them waingie wote because the people just tired all over. That's the message that actually has been conveyed out there, kwamba maisha ni ngumu na the president needs to do something about it. Of course, ye kutoka might not be a solution. Of course, akitoka, maybe someone will come and change the lives, but he needs to do something about it. He needs to calm down, and he needs to actually solve the issues Kenyans are going through. But when he continues with arrogance, people will actually reject him till the last day, till 2027. And of course, I don't think it's good if a president ruled a nation whereby mtaki, a nation yenye actually demonstrate every day just to remove him from power. No president would want to lead a nation with mtaki. Remember in Haiti, there was chaos in Haiti to a point whereby the prime minister will have to resign. And people resign, because how will you lead a nation in Yakutaki? You will be forcing issues. For example, you are seeing Ruto forcing issues. You are having to give free tickets to people just to join, just to come and of course witness the game. Because you are afraid that the people who will pay for the tickets will actually turn against you once they kuimba one term. No. So you have to give so many tickets to your loyal supporters. Waingie, in case kikiumana, your supporters will fight the other team. That's actually the game that was played yesterday. And Kenya saw through the eyes. Okay? And that's actually what's happening now. And this points to the fact that the president is just afraid of losing grip in Kenya. But of course, he has already lost grip. He has lost power, because when you lose the people, you've lost power, because the people are the ones who carry power. The people are the ones who carry power. So when you have lost the people, you have actually lost grip. And that's how it is. Yeah. So tell me, folks, what do you do? You think that it was actually the way it was said? It is said that the president paid free tickets for them to come and, of course, beat or fight the other faction that will be, of course, chanting one term. And of course, we saw one term filling the air. What do you think? Do you think the president purposely did that? Do you think the army helped people when he was stadium? No, Rais, to send a message to the president that we are not happy with your rule. Comment then, of course. I'd be glad to meet you in the next video. Cheers. If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea. The place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dr. Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.